You hear that? That's the awkward silence of a family dinner after you just got caught vaping. Most vapes contain high levels of nicotine and disappointment. Brought to you by The Real Cost and the FDA.
Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to the TMossBoss show, and in today's episode I wanted to talk about video games on the Nintendo Switch and how I think some games do not need to be out on the Nintendo Switch. Now the reason why I say that is because it brings me back to when video games was coming out on the PSP. Now, as a kid, and you see how convenient it is to just play a video game on the go, I mean, when I think about it, bruh, I brought my PSP everywhere. Everywhere, bro. Everywhere. Like, I go to the store, PSP. Go on a road trip, PSP. Did I ever bring my PSP? I don't think I ever did bring my PSP to school. But if I wasn't, I think if I had like the pants I have now, like Adidas zip up pants and stuff, I definitely would probably have been bringing my PSP. Then again, I used to fall down a lot, so that PSP, I would have needed like a case around it or something. But anyways, I brought my PSP everywhere, bro. Like, I constantly was like, I'm trying to think. Like, me and my dad, whoever I'm hanging out with, I brought it, alright? So anyways, but no, when I think back on the video games that I played, now, there were video games that did come out on the PSP where I'm like, okay, it's good, it's solid, you know, like I remember when Grand Theft Auto came out on the PSP, they came out with one called Liberty City Stories, and they came out with one called Vice City Stories. That was perfectly fine. I loved it. I played those games numerous times. I think I had beat Liberty City Stories once, and I beat Vice City Stories like a couple of times and stuff. So it was like, that's how fun them games were. I remember they did come out with one Grand Theft Auto on there called Chinatown Wars, and it was kind of like supposed to be like a newer version of like the OG Grand Theft Autos, like them top-down views and stuff. But it wasn't like really like top-down. It was like kind of like top down but a little sideways and stuff. Like, it was kind of cricketing things. Like, it didn't go straight up, it kind of went to the side a little bit, but it still had like that top down view. That was good, that was solid. Now, games that are meant to be on the handheld console, I think is gonna work. I think it's gonna sell. I think it's gonna look like an amazing game. I don't see how it can fail, right? But there were at times on the PSP when games would come out on there and it wasn't looking right, okay? For an example, SmackDown vs. Raw. I remember when I played SmackDown. So when I played SmackDown vs. Raw on the consoles, or not on the consoles, but on the PSP, I didn't really notice it until I think I had got SmackDown vs. Raw 2008 on the console that I had at the time. I think I had got it. So I think I had a PlayStation 3, but I had asked for the PlayStation 2 copy because I'm like, well, it both plays the same and stuff. So I imagine there ain't gonna be like no major differences and stuff. But so anyways, but no, I remember playing SmackDown vs. Raw on the PSP, seeing how, like, you know, like, okay, the graphics were. But then when I got it on console, then you notice like the difference between graphics. And you're like, wow. Like, these games, it's like, it ain't even, like, identical and stuff. Like, it's somewhat identical, but at the same time, like, you can tell the difference between which one was which. Like, if somebody had showed me, like, okay, which one is which? Is this the PSP version or the PS3 version? I'm like, I can clearly see that is the PS3 version, alright? Because, though, the one thing that I did notice, and it wasn't, like, a big, you know, issue, but the audience, you know, prime example, the audiences was like flat pieces of paper, and you just see their hands go up, go back down, and their hands go up. Like, yeah, it was like everything else was chilled and the same. But then when you played the console version, then it was like the audience was like 3D. You know, they had like a body shape to them. They wasn't like a flat piece of paper and stuff. So anyways, so yeah, like, you know, that's what I had noticed from when I had played games on the PSP. Then, when, you know, like, I would get, like, a game on console that was like, yeah, I'm getting distracted by wrestling and stuff, so, anyways, forgive me, but I know I should not be watching wrestling while I'm trying to do a podcast episode, but I literally have done it so many times. I didn't think it was going to be that distracting, all right? But it distracted me, so I kind of got carried away and, distracted on what I was talking on. But so anyways, okay, now moving on. Now we're going to switch over to the Switch. Now, for those that don't know, Nintendo Switch, it's out. It's out, got all these video games, some top-tier video games. I will have to say, though, the games that you want to play on the Nintendo Switch are Nintendo Switch games. So stuff like Pokemon, they got this Switch Sports. That's actually pretty fun. I played tennis. And then there was this other like tennis-like game, but it wasn't tennis. It was like another form of tennis, just different. But anyways, played that. That was fun. What are some other games that I play? Mario Kart. All those like Nintendo games, Pokemon, all that stuff. That's all good. Okay, all of it. But I played Apex Legends on the Nintendo Switch. Oh my god, bruh. It doesn't even feel like it should be on there. Like, it honestly feels like that I had like did some like, modification, or I hacked or modded or not, jailbroke my Nintendo Switch to add games on there that doesn't even need to be added. Apex Legends is a game that does not need to be on the Nintendo Switch because the graphics don't look as good. I played it off of my TV, and literally I probably will end up doing that, but like a side-by-side comparison of how the game looks, even like on PC, I feel like with the lowest graphics, I feel like it still would look better than the Nintendo Switch. But no, I probably am going to do like a side-by-side comparison of how the game looks like on my Xbox. But then again though, like the game, on my Nintendo Switch. Well, actually, no, I think I can switch the graphics to where it's like 1080p on my Xbox, and then have it where it's like also I think either is it 1080p or 720p. Regardless, though, I would recommend. But the crazy thing is like I played it off of a 4K TV, but I guess the the Nintendo Switch can only go up to 720 or 1080. I think it's 720. But regardless, so anyways, I played it. It was not good at all. I didn't even want to play a game online because I was like, nah, bro. This, I can tell that I know I'm not going to win. Maybe I would have won, but I'm like, no, I know that this is not going to be good. Versus from when I played it on PC versus from when I played it on console. Bro, like, it was not gonna be good. Like, if anybody does play it on the Switch, then I'm like, hey, kudos to you. But another game I remember being out on the Switch is Fortnite. Now, I remember playing Fortnite. I remember playing a lot of Fortnite, actually, on my Switch. Did I play it as much as I did, like, when I was on console and, like, on PC, I have to say, no, I probably played my Switch more when it comes to, like, my PC version of Fortnite and stuff. I don't play Fortnite on my PC because I signed into the wrong account. I can't sign out of it, so kind of stuck on that one. So anyways, I don't even know what's that. I need to figure that out because it just sounds crazy saying it out loud. So but anyway, so yeah, but like, Fortnite, it didn't look as good, but it's, I still played it. It was still alright and stuff, but still, it just didn't look as good. And that's why I would recommend, like, any games that you can download, like on PC or on your PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series X or S, play it on there. But I would imagine even games probably would look better on the Xbox Series S because like the Xbox Series S, it ain't even like it's not better than the Xbox Series X. The Xbox Series S is the digital version, but I think it goes up to like 1440p quality, but I think it can max out at 4K. I don't know, but anyways, it's like some along those lines. And then, then it's like, of course, like with the Xbox Series X, like it's top tier. It's like the latest console, it's the best console. It's one of the best consoles that's out right now. And then with the Nintendo Switch, like it's kind of disappointing because, so I got the best Nintendo Switch. I got the Nintendo Switch OLED or OLED. and it's supposed to have like a better like screen and all that stuff, but it didn't even really seem like that they focused on the quality. They just more so focused on like making it bigger and then just changing up the tweaking it a little bit. But I'm like, fam, like, how to make that stuff better is to make it visually better. Like have it where it's like, because I'm saying if I got a phone that can run at 4K quality and Xboxes and PlayStations, and there's laptop screens, laptops, computers, or like, full-blown gaming PCs, so all these different things that can run at 4K, like, it confuses me that the Nintendo Switch, like, you think that, okay, like, with, Nintendo, you're trying to compete with these other brands. Like, you guys ain't really competing all that good. If this is the best that y'all can come out with, I'm saying, like, it's okay. I'm gonna say that it's okay, but it's just not, what it should be. What it should be is a 4K quality, handheld console, with, let me think of some other stuff. Like, if y'all would have had to make it bigger, do what you guys gotta do. But, like, bruh, I'm saying, like, what y'all got going on with it's just not it. I'm sorry, but it's just not it. So, like, I wish it would have been it, but it ain't it, bruh. So, I just, I particularly, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say about the Nintendo Switch. It's like, I like it. I like, if we're talking just the Nintendo games, like the games that's meant to be on Nintendo, 100%, it's the greatest thing ever. I wouldn't want it any other way. It's like, I wouldn't want, Legend of Zelda, Pokemon, any of the Nintendo games. Like, even though I would like to see the Nintendo games come to PC, but if they were to go to anything else, I'm all like, nah, bro, it's more convenient playing it on the Switch. It's handheld. You take this thing anywhere you want to go. But it's like you playing Mario Kart on the Xbox. Why? Well, you very well could just plug that bad boy up to your TV. Like, that would just be pointless. But on PC, though, on the other hand, I just feel like with the levels that PC goes, like, it will only make sense for them to bring the Nintendo games to the Nintendo or to PC and stuff. So it's like, it confuses me that they haven't done that, because I'm like, not even getting on that, I'm not even trying to talk on that and stuff. I'll save that for another episode, how Nintendo games need to come out on PC. But no, I just personally think, like, because no, I use, and so I had recently got me a new capture card, and I got this HD 60S, and it's supposed to, like, it supports, like, 4K quality and stuff, and I might test that my other capture card out, where it's a 4K capture card, and see how that runs. But other than that, it's like, fam, like, I don't even think it would matter, because I'm like, I don't know, I didn't play Apex Legends, like, directly off of the handheld. I plugged it up to my TV to see how it looks, and yeah, like, I thought, like, plugging it into the TV would make it look better than how it does on the Switch, but I'm like, bruh, I don't even think it probably would have looked as good on the Switch and stuff. I don't know. Maybe because, like, the screen may be smaller and it may look better. I should maybe give it another chance. Probably some point in time down the road I would. But for now, I'm like, I don't know, bruh. I don't know about it and stuff. But anyways, what other possible things I can say about the Switch and stuff? I like it. I really do like my Switch. I just recently, I got it not too long ago. Got some content coming out with it. I have, like, the highest subscription that you can possibly have when it comes to the Switch, because they got, like, their own, like, subscription base. So they got, but it's chill though, and I like what they're doing. Like, they're having it where it's like, yeah, you gotta, like, buy, like the newer games, like, you gotta buy Legend of Zelda. Like, they'll have it, I think, where you get, like, discounts on DLCs. That's why what I had to say I like it. I'm like, I think that that's a much more better route than having it where, like, you go and, because me personally, I don't mind going out and paying for a video game, but here's what I would like. Paying for a video game, right? And then all you have to pay for, or you pay for the video game, but you pay for the subscription to get all the DLCs and all that stuff for, for free or at a discounted price. I like that. I think that that's chill. And I know they did kind of do that. They did that with I played Mario Kart, right? and they had like some of the older maps. So I have like the subscription service where I can, you know, like get like all the classic games and stuff. But I had got like the best version of their subscription service. So they had gave me like the DLCs, like some other Mario Kart maps for free and things. I'm like, all right, cool, chilled, solid. I like that. But it's like, you know, you got Xbox and PlayStation. They're all like, oh, you need to pay like $100 and something a month to play Forza for free. But it's like all the other, you know, you gotta have to. I'm trying to think. Do they have it where you get the DLCs for free on there? I know, because I remember I think I had bought the DLCs and stuff, so I think it was like at a discounted price, but still, like, or did I buy the game? I might have bought the game, because I was like, no, it's like, I don't know, it kind of like scares me, because I remember on Xbox, so they had the one Forza on there, Forza Motorsports 7, and yeah, then they was like, they took the game out because it didn't have whatchamacallit. I think there was like, it was a license thing where there was like the license had ran out, and so overall the game couldn't be supported on Xbox anymore, meaning that you can't buy it. And I'm like, bro, that doesn't even make any sense. So I'm like, that's crazy. You guys created the game. So it's like, how do you guys not have the license for it anymore? You would think you would have the license to all your games. It's like, what kind of license thing did you set up? Or it's like copyrights, or it was some stuff, but anyways, but yeah, overall, like, I just think that, you know, Nintendo games need to, like, you know, or the Nintendo Switch only needs to have Nintendo games, but them, like, extra games that's, like, you know, console and PC wide, or whatever you want to call it, I think they just need to stay on that stuff that can actually run it, and not have, because it brings me back to when I had games on the PSP. But, yeah, overall, like, what they got going on the Nintendo Switch, Nintendo games, good. The other games, not so good, alright? So, anyways, and that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. If you're viewing this on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you're viewing this on a podcast streaming service, make sure you follow or subscribe however it's set up. Make sure you subscribe to one of my 43 YouTube channels. Follow me on Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, and Instagram at TMossBoss. And make sure you follow my Facebook page at TMossBoss fan page. Also, if you are purchasing any tickets from SeatGeek, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss and we'll knock $20 off your first purchase. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.